They asked me to move to Dubai for 6 months. At that time, I was working in Abu Dhabi and they said, "Look, we need someone to come and help us set up this new business." Within 4 weeks, I was miserable. I missed my family. I missed my friends. I was exhausted. I realized that my self-worth was directly connected to the amount of pressure I was willing to put up with. I challenge you to say no to the wrong things. The farmer had 3 sons and he wanted to teach them an important lesson about life. So he blindfolded each son and led them to a field where they could touch different seeds and plants. He said, "This is what you're going to plant in life. Now when the time comes, you have to pull out all the weeds and get rid of them, because if you don't, they'll choke your crops and destroy everything." Then he removed the blindfolds and told them, "You may think I've wasted your time, but what you learned here is extremely important. In life, you'll face many situations and some of them will be very challenging. There will be times when you'll want to give up. But remember, just like weeds, negative thoughts and emotions will try to choke your progress. Get rid of them immediately. Don't be afraid to walk away from situations that don't feel right. Don't be afraid to walk away. You might miss out on some short-term pleasures, but in the long run, you'll be better off. But you have to remember that you're not responsible for other people's happiness. You're not responsible for making sure everyone is okay. You're not responsible for other people's feelings. Your job is to take care of yourself. Your job is to honor your own needs and respect your own boundaries. And that's the truth. When you say no to others, you're not hurting their feelings. And when you do that, you'll see that your life starts changing for the better. Opportunities will come along. You'll meet new people. You'll feel good about yourself. Because when you respect yourself, that's when your life begins. You're setting a boundary. And when you do that, you're showing them that you respect yourself. And when they see that, they'll start respecting you too. Don't be afraid to walk away from toxic relationships or jobs that are not serving you. Once you start doing that, once you start respecting yourself, you'll notice that your life starts changing for the better. Better opportunities will come along. You'll attract better people into your life. And most importantly, you'll start feeling good about yourself. You'll start feeling worthy. The more pressure I put up with, the more I felt like I was a doormat, the less I respected myself. When I stopped putting up with the pressure, when I stopped being a people pleaser, when I started valuing my time, my energy, and my presence, that's when I started feeling good about myself. That's when my self-worth went up. I was in a terrible marriage and I couldn't take it anymore. I called my husband crying and I said, "I need your help. I can't do this. It's not the right thing for me. I want to come back home." And he said, "You can't be serious. You're just there for 6 months. You have to stick it out." And I said, "No, I've had enough. I'm coming home." And that was the first time I ever said no to him. "We're paying really good money. It's going to be a great experience for you. What do you say?" And I thought, well, this is an offer I can't refuse. But deep down, I knew it wasn't the right thing for me to do. I knew I needed to say no. But I didn't want to hurt their feelings. So instead, I said yes. And within 2 weeks, I started regretting my decision. When I got back from Dubai, I realized something very important. Saying no is a superpower. There's a beautiful story about a farmer and his sons. So the next time someone asks you to do something that you don't want to do, don't be afraid to say no. I know saying no can be hard, especially if you're a people pleaser. When you say no to others, you're not being selfish, you're being responsible. So go ahead, say no, be selfish. Put yourself first for a change, you deserve it.